So how do you motivate yourself on your bad days?
I'm always driven, when you have 1200 clients, you are just driven. You're just go, 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 go. You don't have time to stop.
Was this always a dream of becoming a CEO, or did you have other plans?
I always knew I will be doing something big.
Did you had other plans, like, there's always a plan B?
There should be no plan B. I'm doing this 1000%.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome to the very first episode of the podcast powered by SwiftNine. I am your host Maham Zainab. My team and I are going to be taking you on this journey. We'll be diving into fun conversations around the business market, e-commerce, and also some fun and engaging content. So as for the very first episode, I'm thrilled to introduce the CEO of SwiftNine LLC, the very young, dynamic, and talented Ali Azhar. So let's give him a warm welcome and hear the inspiring story behind this journey. Hello, sir. How are you?
Yeah, doing great.
How do you feel today being over here as the CEO of your own company?
Yeah, like better than ever. It's the best feeling.
So what were you expecting when you came here?
Yeah, I was not expecting this, much effort, but it's a very good set. And yeah, I love the effort.
Okay, so tell me about the e-commerce world and the YouTube world. How did you end up getting this idea of diving into the YouTube world?
Yeah, because, in today, yeah, attention and content is everything, So if you want, more sales or more leads and that people know you more,
Exactly.
you need to generate content, a lot of
Yes.
it.
Yes.
Same with e-commerce, same with, your personal brand, so that's all,
So do you think that it will benefit you in any way? Are
Yeah,
you
for
looking
sure.
forward to it?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so tell me about the leadership role as you being a leader. What do you think a person who is a leader, what qualities does that person have? Or what qualities do you have that you think everybody needs to have?
Yeah, like one need to have a long list of qualities, one need to take decision fast, not take like 1 month, and stick with his decisions. And yeah, like assertiveness, holding one's ground. And I can go on and on. So you get this with years of experience. Yeah.
I think the thing that you said, that being around the right people, can you define that a bit? What company do you should you be in? What company did help you to be the great CEO that you are today?
Yeah, one should be always selective, choosing which people to keep around, oneself. So yeah, I always keep like winners around me, people doing better than me,
If you're
So-
always surrounded by winners, do you think that you sometimes feel demotivated if you're not doing enough or if you're doing good enough? Like, do you compare yourself with others?
No, never. Like I I'm happy with my progress. Before I did, and I didn't felt good. So it was back in 2022, I think.
Okay.
And so I changed it now. Like, for sure I have big goals, but if I don't achieve them, I don't feel bad. Okay, it's good. Let's try one more time. If I say like in 1 year I have to achieve this. If I don't achieve that, we say I'll do it like next year. And if I do achieve them, so you cannot achieve like 100 goals in 1 year. So
Exactly.
it might take like 10 years, but you will eventually achieve those 100 goals.
So how do you motivate yourself on your bad days when you don't feel enough, or when you feel like you're not doing enough? How do you motivate yourself, or you try to get along with the things, or you don't have the energy to do things? So just
Yeah,
tell me
like-
a bit about that.
Like I don't need to motivate myself. Like I'm always driven, when you have like 1200 clients and a lot of team, you are just driven. You are just go, 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 go. You don't have time to stop. you know?
Right.
Yeah,
So
you're
I
just
think
like a
that's the
rocket going.
motivation that gets you up in the morning, right?
Yeah, if you were just alone, like 2 clients or 1 or 2 team, you would have to motivate yourself. But you have a big team, a lot of things going on, like I have big goals, that helps, I set them, a few years back. As I told, like my goal was to achieve everything in 2022, but I didn't. So I felt really, bad in the middle of the year, etc. But those goals still stand, and I'm just trying to achieve them.
Do you still feel satisfied from where you are today?
Yeah, it's good.
What's the definition of success for you? What do you think it's something that you're going to achieve and then you'll be satisfied that, yes, I am successful today?
Yeah, one is successful, when he can do anything he wants, and he is, step by step achieving his goals. Not like achieve it in one day, but, getting there with each step, each day,
Right.
So one needs to just show up every day, work hard, put the head down and work, and have, small wins each day, that will keep one motivated.
I think the biggest motivation is showing up every day, even
Yeah.
if you don't feel like it.
Yeah, even if nothing is working, you need to show up every day and work hard,
Exactly.
and just keep working hard, and after like 1 or 2, 3 weeks, you might be doing amazing, results. But if you stopped that 2, 3 weeks before, when nothing was working, you would have not, gotten to the point.
I think people really need to understand this, that you're not going to get success overnight because
Yeah.
a lot of people have this mindset that if I'm working today, I want the results today. So did you
Yeah.
have this mindset when you
might-
started?
No, you might have to work two years, before you get substantial, results. But you need to work those 2 years. After 2 years, you
Right.
might do like, you might become like one of the biggest company, in the industry.
How long
Yeah.
did it take you after you, like, when you started seeing the results?
It was, like I got my results very fast. I started in 2016. So, I just learned from others what was working from others. And this, like I was in e-commerce, so I knew like what products are selling, what marketing techniques. So I learned from others. If I were inventing stuff myself, it would have taken me 2 years, 3 years. But I just, learn from others, like mentors. And they said, do this. I did that. And I got results like in my first 6 months.
Okay, so as you're the CEO today of such a successful company, was this always a dream of becoming a CEO, or did you have other plans and it just unfolded unexpectedly?
No, I always knew I will be doing something big, When I was younger, I wanted to be either a scientist or a businessman. So, because I have read almost all biographies of scientists,
Oh.
I still have that passion. So we are opening an innovation lab, like in China, you're seeing like robot running around the
Yes.
streets. So yeah, we are going to work on that as well.
Mashallah.
So
Best of luck for that.
yeah, like now, basically mixture of both I want to do. So now we are doing business. It's fine, but my childhood dream is to invent stuff, So we are going to work on that as
Okay, so tell me, how did you get into the e-commerce world along from all the businesses? Why did you choose e-commerce?
Yeah, so it was back in 2016. So e-commerce were picking up, like it was not that big in the world. So it was very early in America as well. America and China is the hub of e-commerce, right? So it was like only maybe there will be like 1,000 or 2,000 e-commerce people or dropshippers in the world. So yeah, so I was, basically I followed a guy. His name is, you can search him up like Rehan Alawala, maybe you know him.
No, I don't
So
know.
he's from Karachi. So he told like just add business people on your Facebook. Just go and add all the people in my friend list to your. So I just did that. I was just scrolling. So one of his, friend on Facebook was interviewing a Pakistani guy from America,
Oh.
and he was doing e-commerce. So I
Okay.
went to his profile. He was almost my age, maybe 3-4 years older than me, and he was doing like $10,000 per day. So I said like what he's doing.
That's so cool.
So I knew about e-commerce, like few people were selling on Amazon back in. So I just want to tell, like I sold on Amazon as well, like back in 14 and 15 with my relative in Canada. So I knew about e-commerce. It's a big upcoming, now it's like huge. It's the main thing, everybody buys from.
Yes, exactly.
But it was like up and coming back then, hot business model. Like, so yeah, I saw like he was doing 10,000 per day, that guy, Pakistani in America. So yeah, I just made my store the same day, and I ran, like start running ads. In first 6 months, I did like $15,000, and after
That's good amount
yeah,
for the
next
first month.
next 6 months, I did like more than 1 million.
Okay, so
Yeah.
as you said that when you started, it wasn't as famous as it is today.
Yeah.
So did you have any doubts that what if you do not succeed? What if you do? Did you had other plans? Like, there's always a plan B.
Yeah. No. So I was working on my mindset since like 2015. I was reading books, being around entrepreneurs. So they told me like there should be no plan B.
Oh, there should be,
Yeah,
shouldn't
so
be a plan B.
yeah, so I dropped out of university. So like I told like I'm doing this 1,000%.
So did
So
you have any doubts or fears that what if I do not succeed? What am
no,
I going to do?
no fear.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
amazing. That's amazing. Because I think a person needs to have this mindset, right?
yeah. Like I knew, I will make something work, and my parent, back then I was just I think 18 in 2016 when I started this everything, and my parents were against this also kid that don't leave university.
How did you deal with that?
No, I was just, like I knew what I'm doing, So I will not be able to work on the business if I'm going to university. You cannot be on two boards same time.
Right.
So I was just on one board, So
So did they put your trust? Did they put your trust on you later on?
no, like, I just showed them results after 6 months, I'm making this, money, etc. So yeah,
They
they
started
were
getting
happy.
happy and
Yeah,
satisfied, right?
yeah.
That's amazing. So tell us about the e-commerce. Have you, over the years, what's the biggest challenge that you've faced in your, company or anything with the clients or something?
Yeah, like biggest, problem e-commerce people face are, like some backend issues, payment processing, and their advertising counts going down. So now we have, basically, we also provide payment processing
Yes.
to, clients. So it's the biggest pain point for e-commerce people, and there are millions of them out there. So right now we have around like I think 1,200 clients that we provide payment processing as well. We are like official partners of all top processors like Ocean Payments, PayPal, Air Wallets. So
That's great.
we onboard people to those and provide them support. So we have our own stores as well, and yeah.
How will
So
you define that your company is different than the other ones or it's better than the other ones?
we do a meeting always, and try to be better. Now we made our delivery like instant, so others are still
I think that's
taking
the best thing about your
other
company, right?
others are still taking like 2 weeks to deliver the service, maybe 3. So now we just after payment we just deliver. I think you cannot be better than that.
Yes.
Y-
That's
so
that's the edge that you give to your
yeah,
customers.
we always try to have edge like in everything we do, so that our offer is better than everyone else, cheaper, higher quality, and that's how you capture the market with very low efforts, having a good offer. Yeah.
Okay, so was there any moment in your life where you felt demotivated or felt like giving up on this journey?
Yeah, many times.
Can you share a story about that? Like, how did you cope up with that, and why did you feel like giving up?
It was few years back, now like it's very stable since few years. So I'm in this since 2016. So sometimes like stuff don't work, but as I said, you need to show up every day and work,
Right.
and so like if you show up every day, someday a huge opportunity will come up, so you will only get to that opportunity by showing up every day, not like giving up on someday you don't
That's
feel
great.
good.
Okay, so when you started as a new startup, do you feel the market welcomes the new startups easily or they don't give you the space?
No, like new guys can do good business as well.
Like new startups are easy to welcome, right?
Yeah,
Welcome
I always
easily.
see young people having results, not like they're not complaining, they're just working hard. I'm very active on Twitter, I see a lot of young guys doing big things. Yeah.
Okay, so as far as I know, you started very young. You were at a young age, right? And a lot of teenagers don't have this thinking. So, what do you think was the motivation behind it? Like starting so young, because we always usually think that we have time, we'll think about it later on and stuff. So, how did you catch up on this thing so early?
I think like reading books helped, and that like adding a lot of big business people like in my friend list like Facebook, you're just around those. Like in today's world you are mostly online, right?
Right.
Instead of you're meeting people physically, you're
Everything
just
is online in
yeah.
today's world.
So if you stay around successful people online, so you learn from them, etc. They're doing podcasts like us, and you learn from them. And that's how initially I watched a lot of videos and read a lot of books.
Okay, so what difference in your life, in your routine, did you see after becoming a CEO? You know, like there's an ordinary person, and then there's a CEO. So what differences do you see between the two lives?
Yeah, like it's thrilling, very. And yeah, you're closing deals, solving like a lot of problems very fast, very high intensity stuff, and I love it, and I want it to be increase, to the next level. Yeah.
So what was the time that you felt that you need to take this company or the venture that you started to the next level, building a company, getting your own space? How was that experience, and what motivated you to do that, to getting on the next step?
Yeah, it was a natural, like feeling, let's do something big. I was, uh, I had a virtual team, and since 2016, you cannot do big numbers. I, I'm doing good numbers in e-commerce since years, seven-figure dollars as well, yearly, and yeah, but it's more fun, building a real company, growing it to, like to the top levels in the world.
Okay, so whenever you're launching a product or service, it's always advised to some people say that it's always advised to focus on the problem that you find a solution for, and some people say that you find a solution and then you create a problem for it. So what do you think is more better? Like finding solutions or finding problems?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Yeah, finding a problem, and like providing a solution for it. That's what I do.
Okay, so tell me about the company and the team. How do you take the well-being of the team as well as the success of the company? Like, do you think the well-being of the people, the employees is important, or the success of the company is important? And how do you
both is
manage
important.
between the two?
I mean, both is important. First of all, like success is most important,
Yes.
no matter what. So, but well-being is also important. If you take care of the team well, so you will be more successful.
Right.
So I always, have like a positive environment, like appreciate everyone instead of like, I, I rarely, criticize anyone. And even if I do, I'm trying to improve the other person, and the other person know, like he's getting better through the suggestions. And yeah.
So your company is also like your family, right? So how do you celebrate the wins and the success with them?
I always try to give bonuses, on small
Okay.
wins. So they are, also feel like winning,
Yeah, I think people need to be appreciated. If you want
Yeah.
more good results, you need to appreciate them.
Yeah.
Okay, so the last question, is there any advice that you would like to give to the people or the people younger than you? What's one advice that you would like to give to the audience watching?
Yeah. So the younger people, so I would say like get serious, and
Stop wasting your time, right?
yeah.
People need to stop wasting their
Yeah,
time.
like never say like you have, a lot of time. You never know like how long is your life, It might be
Exactly.
only till 30,
Right.
like Alexander the Great, he achieved big stuff, but he died at 30,
Yeah,
right?
you never know.
So you cannot say like it's, you will live till 100. So always, live like it's your last day, know?
Right. That's a great advice, by the way.
Yeah. So yeah, get serious, learn, get knowledge, think big, and take big actions, knowledge. And without, I'm saying it again and again, just don't gain knowledge, you need to take action as well,
Yeah, right.
and not small, big action, and not, you
But do
cannot
you
do
think
that
with bigger
alone.
actions
Yeah.
comes bigger responsibility, doubts, fears,
Yeah, first of all, when you're gaining knowledge, you're grooming yourself, you need to, kill all your fears, it's all your mindset. And yeah, in the early stages you need to build this, kill all your fears, doubts. So right now I don't have any fear or doubts, zero.
Would you like to say anything for your customers?
Yeah, like refer us more clients. I would say that.
You can say that on that camera.
Yeah.
How was
And
your experience being here today?
very good, loved it.
Thank you so much for being with us today. Thank you for your special time. We had very fun and engaging conversation with you, and I hope the people who are watching us have that fun as well. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. Thank you.
Allah Hafiz. See you again with another episode of the podcast powered by SwiftNine.
Thank you.